You are born in Brooklyn, New York, 1963, but you don't stay there. No. Your family moves to North Carolina before you're old enough to even spell basketball. You're the fourth of five kids. A storm in sneakers. Too small. Too emotional. Too competitive. You cry when you lose. At board games. At coin tosses. You flip tables. Break things. You are not chill. Your dad, James, says it's because you want everything to go your way. Your mom, Delores, says you're just passionate. You think you were born allergic to losing. By 12, you're out in the backyard every night, shooting on a homemade hoop, nailed to a tree. The rim is crooked. The ball is flat. The sun is down, but your stubbornness brighter than the porch light. Other kids dream of being astronauts. You dream of beating your older brother Larry in one-on-one. Spoiler, you can't. Not yet. In high school, you try out for the varsity team as a sophomore. You walk into that gym thinking you're a god in gym shorts. The coach sees a 5'10" string bean who can't quite dunk. They cut you. You go home, lock your door, and cry until your pillow could be mistaken for a sponge. But the next morning, you wake up early, and you run. You lift. You shoot until your fingers bleed. You post that list of names, those who made the team, on your wall like a wanted poster. Junior year, you're back, taller, stronger, and fueled by vengeance. You dominate. You dunk so hard the ball needs therapy. By senior year, college scouts are salivating. Duke, no thanks. North Carolina comes knocking, and you answer. Chapel Hill, 1981. You arrive at ONC with a smile that says team player, and a game that screams future tyrant. You're coached by Dean Smith, a man who believes in passing, discipline, and team harmony. You nod. You smile. Then you drop 16 points in your first game like it's a warm-up. By the end of your freshman year, you're in the NCAA championship final. Time ticking down. Tie game, Coach Smith draws a play. For you, a fresh. Everyone's watching. The ball comes to your hands. You rise, swish. The shot, the win. You become a household name in one night. But you're not satisfied. You never are. Each game, each practice, you treat them like a personal vendetta against everyone who ever doubted you. Teammates see you sweat through 3 shirts a day. You say things like, if I'm not better than yesterday, I failed. You win Player of the Year in your 3rd season, and then you declare for the NBA draft. You don't walk. You stride into that draft room like destiny has been waiting for you. Pick 1, Hakeem Olajuwon. Pick 2, Sam Bowie. Pick 3, you, Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls. 1984, Chicago Bulls. A team so bad, the stadium is emptier than a salad bar at a pizza buffet. You show up wide-eyed and hungry, in a suit that's 2 sizes too big. But when the game starts, boom, you light the court on fire. You're not just good, you're ridiculous. 1 step and you're gone. 1 jump and you're in orbit. You dunk like you hate the rim. You shoot like the basket owes you money. The fans, they're in love. The media, obsessed. Your teammates, well, some don't know whether to cheer or cry. You win Rookie of the Year with averages that would make most legends jealous. 28.2 points per game. And this is just your intro. You sign with Nike, a small brand nobody's heard of. They give you your own shoe. The Air Jordan 1 drops. The NBA bans it. You wear it anyway. Sales go through the roof. You're fined every game. Nike pays. You just made sneakers illegal and legendary. But there's a problem. Your team sucks. The Bulls are like a boy band with no vocals. You score 63 points in a playoff game against Boston and still lose. Larry Bird calls you God disguised as Michael Jordan. Too bad divinity doesn't guarantee a W. So what do? You don't cry. You don't quit. You train. Harder than ever. You hit the gym like it owes you your future. You gain 15 pounds of muscle. You become faster, stronger, smarter. By 1989, you're not just an athlete. You're a myth. You hit the shot over Craig Alo. Game winner. Series winner. You fist pump like a man possessed. But still, no ring. And that burns. So you go full psycho mode. You trash talk in practice. You challenge your teammates to fights. You demand perfection. If someone slacks, you eat them alive, verbally, or with a fadeaway jumper in their face. Then comes 1991. You finally beat the Pistons, the bad boys who used to clothesline you midair. Now, they walk off the court like spoiled kids. No handshake, no respect. You smile because you just broke a dynasty and you're about to build one. 1991 Finals, Lakers, Magic Johnson, Showtime. You demolish them. You fly, you pass, you spin in midair like you're defying physics. You win your first championship and the floodgates open. 1992, another title. 1993, third straight, a three-peat. You're not a man anymore. You're a movement. The world wears your shoes, drinks your Gatorade, repeats your slogans. Be like Mike becomes a global mantra. Then tragedy strikes. Your father is murdered. You break. The tears come. And for once, you step away from basketball, from the noise, from being Michael Jordan. You try baseball. It's quiet, humbling. You fail often. But you keep going because failure is just fuel. Then one day, you fax 2 words, I'm back. March 1995, you return. No media tour, no interviews, just a fax that shakes the sports world, I'm back. The Bulls are shocked. The league is terrified. You step on the court with the number 45, out of respect for your father. But something's off. You're rusty. You lose in the playoffs. People whisper, he's not the same. He lost the edge. You hear it. And you rage quietly. That summer, you train like a demon. You destroy your teammates in practice. You invent slights to motivate yourself. A rookie said you looked tired once. You dropped 40 on him in preseason. 1996. You're back in hash 23. You win 72 games. A record, a massacre, a message. The playoffs, you glide through them like death in sneakers. Finals. Seattle Supersonics, Gary Payton talks trash. You laugh. You win your 4th ring. Father's Day, 1996. You collapse on the locker room floor, sobbing. The trophy in your arms. Your father in your heart. But you're not done. 1997. 5th ring. The flu game. Or was it food poisoning? Doesn't matter. You drop 38 points, drenched in sweat, barely standing. You become a myth. A sick god. 1998. 6th ring. You face the Utah Jazz again. Scotty's injured. Rodman's distracted. It's all on you. Final seconds. You steal the ball. You dribble up. 1 defender left. You cross. Pause. Shoot. Time freezes. The ball floats. Swish. Game. Championship. Legacy. Your hand stays in the air like you just painted your final masterpiece. Because you did. You retire again. You go out on top. A perfect ending. But you're never satisfied. You buy part of the Wizards. Then you play for them, not because you need to, but because you can. You're 38. You still drop 40. You still dominate kids half your age. Because you're Michael Jordan. Eventually, you retire again. This time, it sticks. But you don't disappear. You become an owner, a mentor, a cultural icon, a brand. Air Jordan is no longer a sneaker. It's a religion. You gamble. You smoke cigars the size of toddlers. You talk trash at charity games like it's Game 7. You give Hall of Fame speeches like roast battles. You are petty. You are obsessed. You are unstoppable. You made failure your fuel. You made victory your standard. You didn't just play basketball. You changed it. So was it worth it? The obsession? The isolation? The pressure? Your mom? She always knew. Your dad? He would have been proud. The world? They still wear your number. And you? You look in the mirror, cigar in hand, eyes sharp as ever, and say, there's no in team, but there's one in wait. This was your life as Michael Jordan. You started as a kid with rage in your heart. and a ball in your hands, and became the most feared, adored, and debated athlete of all time. You are the blueprint. You are the buck. And no matter what anyone says, they'll always remember the name.